With that being said, let's start it off with some gaming news. These are just things that have been going on the last week, maybe give or take a few days. Some of the interesting stories going on in the gaming community and around shit that's happening. Let's kick it off with Stellar Blade. Have any of you guys heard of this new game? I think it's coming out of South Korea called Stellar Blade.
I saw that demo went up and it got took down.
Yeah, if you haven't heard of it, I'm not surprised because you can no longer play it. Because just apparently too much jiggle physics for Sony. They took it down for being way too sexy.
Too much jiggle physics?
Yes. Jiggle physics, my boy. I mean, we're talking.
You can see
I don't know if we're talking like the same level as
how they look.
Dead or Alive jiggle physics. If you know, you know.
Jesus.
That was my
Jiggle
game.
physics.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I bet you did.
The hell
I bet you did.
out of that game. That shit was ridiculous.
And, that demo got took down quite quickly,
that was my first online game, to be honest.
Quite a handful of streamers was able to stream some of the demos. So a quick search on Twitch and you should be able to find those,
just you might have to take off your safety settings if you Google it. It's out there. Maybe if you have a privacy screen, I'd put the privacy screen up, tuck your phone away if you're at work.
Yeah, I want to do that.
But that raises...
Yeah, y'all about to make me watch this video like right now.
I might
the question is, though,
and really look,
what makes, when we're talking about video games, right? When is too much titties and ass? You know what I'm saying? Like, when is it like, where's the anime divide for like video games? Did you know where anime becomes hentai? Like, when does a video game stop being a video game and then we cross into the too much titties and ass? Because we have games like we have Street Fighter. Chun-Li just has no business having all that ass. Tekken, which we've mentioned before. How do we? Where do we draw the imaginary line? Like, we could probably go on and on. Like Final Fantasy, like there's, as soon as Rebirth came out, the first video IGN put out was how to romance Tifa. I've never played Final Fantasy. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it. All I saw was some pixels in the shape of titties. That's what they are. Like, I don't.
Bro, if you haven't played, then you haven't played Final Fantasy VII Remake on PC. Jesus Christ,
I haven't played any of them because by the time I was in middle school, there were 13 of them. So no, sorry, it's not happening. If I'm wrong, there was 10, but then I'm not playing through 10 of them. JRPGs are like 200 hours.
And as if the Tifa character is not already sexualized enough already, like there are like whole mods just to basically dial it up past 11.
Well, I just saw the thumbnail for the thumbnail for the IGN video. I don't even think they need the mods, bro. I don't think they need them. To be honest with you.
You don't.
That's crazy.
Put them on you there.
I personally have a low bar for fan service when it comes to my anime and my video games. That's not what I go there for.
Yep.
I watch anime for like the fight scenes, a real good story. I can do without the fan service.
Character development, absolutely.
Yeah,
story, and if 100%.
And if the character development,
and I read. Yeah, and I read Playboys like to read the articles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I bet you thought they were making hot coffee and cinnamon rolls. Fuck out of here.
Hey. Hot coffee?
That's it.
Real ones.
man.
If you know, you know. If you
Running
Wow.
ones know that one.
Going back.
if you know, you
Going
know.
back. My God.
On to another popular game this week.
Yep.
Dragon's Dogma 2. If you pre-order it, you're allowed to mess around with the character creator before the game comes out, kind of just a little bit of bonus content. I've been seeing a lot of character created characters all over Twitter, Instagram. I don't TikTok, but they're probably on there too. I don't give a fuck. It looks really interesting. I didn't play Dragon's Dogma 1, so I can't speak heavily on it. But
Yeah.
I'll be damned
Yeah.
if everything that I've read about it doesn't sound really fucking interesting. It seems kind of like Elden Ring meets like a fucking Skyrim type vibe. They said something about your companions that you have, the NPCs. You really got to look out for them because if they die, they die. And that will affect the narrative
That's
going
crazy.
forward. Everything I've read about this game seems like it's going to be an absolute banger.
I believe that those NPCs are your worshippers, if I'm not mistaken, or if I read that correctly. Some shit like that.
Yeah, they had a weird name.
Yeah. But yeah, that I saw some stuff of that character creation suite, and to their credit, it is a very, very deep character creation suite. It honestly looks really good.
So did
Really
anybody
good.
actually play Dragon's Dogma 1? Can anybody speak on this? Like, I feel like we have a very diverse kind of like taste in games when it comes to, I mean, even though we all mostly play a lot of fucking shooters. it's a lot of shooters in the fucking chat, honestly.
I cannot say that I've touched that series officially.
I
I
haven't
think the
either.
closest I got to it was Dota, but
I have not.
that one was a short-lived game for me. I had crashes all the time, but
Yeah. Speaking of games with crashes all the time, we're gonna talk about Helldivers 2. We're gonna talk about Helldivers 2
Democracy.
because that is spreading democracy throughout the solar system. If you can get into a lobby, and if you're level 20, you get mechs. I have played.
that's crazy.
Now,
I have played an hour of Helldivers 2. I've been in the waiting room to get into Helldivers 2 for at least 2 hours. So the waiting to playing ratio is just fucking off for me. Is it fun? Yeah. Is it fun to play by yourself? No. You need a party. Most of the people I play video games with, these niggas, play Xbox. I seldomly dust off my PlayStation 5.
I wish I would have known you was on, because I have it on PC and it is cross-play PlayStation and PC.
I played it with like.
All I'm gonna say is this: they need to release it to the Green Boys. Let us come on and do our thing. Just say.
Well, there are memes. There are memes out right now of the PlayStation and PC players are getting a little bit overwhelmed, and the green side is well versed with taking down alien threats. So it's no surprise that
aliens,
they're calling on us for help.
Well, here's the thing, right? And I'm going to look directly at the camera as I say this. This will reach absolutely fucking nobody that's not related to anybody in this chat because we have no sort of following at all. This may never get released at all. But if it does, and somebody somewhat important ever hears this, which you won't, it would be nice. Am I talking to myself right now? Yes, I am. Do I have both consoles because I am an adult with the amount of income required to have both? Yes, I am. But all my homies don't have one.
Oh shit.
Also,
well,
I'm just gonna.
Speaking of which, what is everybody rocking?
In regards to what?
No, speaking of which, Now, say speaking of which, what platforms is everybody on?
Motherfucker, we're all in the
Besides
same
Xbox, because that's what we're all on.
We're the same.
No, man, you didn't let me. You didn't let me.
on Xbox.
You cut me
Some
off
of us are
before
salt
I
and
can
pepper.
say besides Xbox, because
He's
we're all on
talking to the
Xbox.
community
Everybody
that we
else on.
don't have yet. But when we do,
damn,
somebody
you're
will
right.
comment.
All right. You're right. Yeah, comment in the chat. Comment in the chat. Put it up.
Yeah, hey, shout out to whoever's fucking cousin hears this. Leave a comment in the chat.
Oh,
Hey, shout out to my mom who will listen to 10 minutes of this and hear me talking about fucking video game titties.
I didn't think. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
But the thing that leads to a thing that I want to touch on, which is the whole like Xbox versus
things you want to touch
PlayStation.
on after you say anime titties, bro. Come on now,
I already told you my stance on that.
bro.
I told you my stance on that. No, but listen. I see a lot of shit on Twitter and a lot of shit on Facebook about like, oh, Xbox ain't got no games, PlayStation ain't got no games. PC, y'all got something. Steam's got plenty of stuff. I don't think anybody wants to play that shit.
Steam got everything.
But it leads me to the conversation of listen, I've dusted off my PlayStation to play Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, and Spider-Man 2. I ain't turned that bitch on since. I turned it on to play Helldivers, and I was like, this is cool or whatever, but this ain't where my homies at. Everybody else was on Xbox. But for what?
I think I'm about to venture into getting a PS5. So
like,
I might
I hear you, but like once you like God of War is like maybe like a 40 to like 50 hour game. Spider-Man 2 is like 20 to 30. Horizon Zero Dawn, even though a lot of people don't like that game, I really enjoyed it. That one will run you a little bit longer, right? But unless all the homies jump in Discord, you will be listening to the sounds of whatever game soundtrack that is. Because you cannot talk to the homies if you're on PlayStation. And that's the problem.
Talk to the homies.
Because I've done it before. When I took that like week or two to play Spider-Man, I was like, hey, can y'all jump on Discord? Because I'm over here on PlayStation, which ain't nobody on. Like,
damn.
And I'm not saying that like PlayStation doesn't have a good community of people. Like PlayStation is outselling Xbox by every metric. But when it comes to multiplayer games, I think that Xbox has a better controller, and that is period. They've had a better controller since 360.
Of course.
And Xbox had a jump on all of the multiplayer games back in the day. Like all of like the older Call of Duties, nobody was playing those on PlayStation.
Played Wesley.
No, everybody was playing Gears of War and Halo. Those are only on Xbox.
And people still play Gears of War. What you mean?
Right.
People still do. I'm not one of them. But there's somebody out there that's keeping that server alive.
There's plenty.
Well, I mean, they just put that chainsaw in Call of Duty, even though they
can't make it the exact same. Yes, they did.
That chainsaw ass.
I believe, and we
use it in zombies. I use that shit in zombies. I tell you that much.
We can segue that into COD Season 2.
Oh yeah, COD Season 2 Reloaded came out this week. It added, fuck if I know, like 2 maps that already existed, a couple reskins of maps that we already have. Michonne was in there. Shout out to Michonne, Dora Milaje.
Michonne does look good in there. She does look good. I'll say that.
Michonne is the saving grace of the Reload, I guess.
Yes,
I don't know.
She does.
Yeah. Right.
If they added some Dune stuff. I heard. I don't know about. I don't really care about Dune.
When did that become a thing? When did
Dune?
When did Dune and Xbox or like Dune and Call of Duty were like, oh yeah, let's do this. You get 2 of these Dune characters, you get 1 of them for free. What? What is happening?
They're actually they're starting to do a bundle thing when it comes to Call of Duty content, which I'm going to say that I don't like. I don't like where they're going with this because there's two $30 bundles. There's actually a story about this that I was reading on Twitter. There's two kind of like Japanese themed bundles. They're both gun bundles and they're both $20 to $30. If you buy both of those, then you get access to like a female Japanese operator. And that's the only way to get access to that operator. You have to spend between $40 and $60 on bundles in order to unlock an operator that comes with it. And they're doing the same thing with the Dune stuff too. If you buy both Dune bundles, you get one more extra operator. And both those Dune bundles are like 2,400 COD points. And don't even get me started about the $30 Chinese New Year shit.
Oh wait.
I love it here.
Wait.
I love it here.
So.
Yeah,
Black History, during Black History Month,
Unity.
My wife is half my wife is half Chinese, and that shit personally pissed me off. Peace and prosperity was not on the fucking list for Call of Duty this year, bro. They were not doing nothing. Fucking nobody.
Bro. That Coogee sweater, fucking Unity
that Coogee
coin, the fucking COD coin with the
Coogee sweater.
If Call of Duty would like to properly apologize for what they did this Black History Month with that pitiful ass bundle, next year they need to put.
Who
They need to
that?
put Dr. Umar in Call of Duty next year.
Oh my god!
Hey, we
oh my god!
On the fucking team, that's what approved it.
Thanks, and then they see it, they're like, "Oh, damn,
Jesus Christ, Doctor!"
Listen, if Dr. Umar is not the next operator when it comes to Call of Duty next year for Black History Month, if I don't have any Dr. Umar skin, then I need.
I can hear it now. If you're not African, get off Call of Duty. If you're not African, get off Call of Duty. If you're not African, get off Call of Duty.
Listen, my brother, you got any ammo?
Repeatedly. Jesus Christ. We must stay focused.
If they're not putting our black heroes in these video games, why are we playing them? Dr. Umar needs to be in Call of Duty. Why are we supporting?
Oh man!
The next one, we'll just
Dr. Umar for Call of Duty.
Look! I almost took it there.
Oh, Dr.
Umar, Call of Duty
2025. I don't even know how to fucking segue from that. Let's try to segue from that because this probably will never be heard. So I guess I'll just practice.
The bundle, the Black Cell.
Black
Cell bundle also on top of that, on top of all the everything else.
Black Cell bundle.
Buy this.
I never bought them.
It's crazy.
So I get what they're saying when it comes to.
No.
Good.
Not saying I had season 1 Black Cell. Overrated.
So here's the thing, right? And I hate to compare apples and oranges, but I will, because these are digital apples and fucking oranges. For the price of that new Japanese themed Asian operator, you can buy a whole fucking video game.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You could buy a whole fucking video game. You could go on the store right now, and you could probably get 2 video games. One of them, if they're both like $30, because there's actually a sale going on the Microsoft store. Like, this shit's getting fucking ridiculous.
Get out!
It's been out of hand, and it's only gonna get worse.
The light on me.
For $40.
But if people
like
let me tell you right now before somebody internet checks me, which no one will.
A whole separate conversation about this.
Yeah. Let me just say this before somebody internet checks me.
Nobody's going to stop buying. The whales are going to be out. Always going to be out there. buying this shit up. It's never going to stop, no matter how much we cry and bitch and moan and hey, let's speak with our dollars. Yeah,
I'm
shit's not
gonna
gonna
say
happen.
this. I'm gonna say this right now, and it's gonna cut this argument into fucking smithereens. Which one of you niggas bought Michonne? Which one? I'm one of them.
I'm
one of them. What's the problem? Hey.
Dang.
I will say I didn't buy her
Listen.
yet.
Here's the thing.
So
I'll tell you
I
this.
can
I'll
shut up
tell you
too.
this. I bought
I
the
can shut up
cryptids.
too.
I
So
bought all the
and,
cryptids
and
except
you
the
know
Loch
what?
Ness
And you know what? And you
because
know
I
what?
fuck with cryptids. So
And you know what?
We are
I
the
can't
problem.
talk. I can't. And you know what? I can't talk shit because I bought silver on Destiny 2 so I could buy the Galahorn pack from Guardian Games so I wouldn't have to play it to get a skimmer.
Hold on.
So-
That I actually have a whole that's on the podcast notes. Is talking about
it
Destiny
is.
2 Guardian Games.
Yes, it is. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about Destiny 2 Guardian Games. We're also going to talk about how you, my friend, just went down in the gamer
God.
tier list on not being able to get a skimmer without buying it.
Yep, sure
You
did.
suck.
Because I honestly did not care to actually play it to get the free one. I don't even know the word I want to use to say how I didn't feel like actually grinding the event to get the skimmer.
what? You just
just-
like grinding in Destiny 2? The grindiest grind there ever was of grinding?
That's a Tony
I
Hawk
hate it
ultra
here.
combo grinding right there.
Oh my
Yes, sir.
god.
Yes, sir. Sure is.
Time has been finished in your Tony Hawk session and you still grinding on
Hitting
the
that
fucking rails.
same combo.
Mm-hmm. Filling up that special meter, buddy.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing. I did get the skimmer by conventional means. I did not pay them any money for the skimmer. I also didn't pay them any money for the Guardian Game skins, which I normally.
For the record, it is not just telling everybody out there, it's not required to spend the money on that Galahorn pack to get the skimmer. Yes, there is an in-game quest. You can just do the quest and you will get the Guardian Game All-Star theme one. Just want to put that out there. But me personally, yeah, I honestly didn't really care to do that shit.
And I'm pretty
But I
sure
really wanted
everybody
it.
in the
And,
Destiny graveyard will really appreciate that message. All 400 people still playing it. Me included, 399, not including me, because I do still log in because I did buy a year pass and I'm a cheap son of a bitch and I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. But
damn right.
There is something specifically I wanted to talk about when it comes to Guardian Games. When you think of Destiny 2 Guardian Games, because whether or not you guys want to talk about it anymore, it was a big part of our group chat was playing Destiny 2 at one point.
It was.
When you think of playing Guardian Games, what is something that you think about, right? What are the game modes that you think about? Do you think about, like, I don't know, maybe doing some Supremacy or maybe doing Gambit? I know. Just hold here. I'm getting to a point. Nobody plays fucking Gambit. But
we
Shut your ass up. We don't
don't
play
talk
that.
about Gambit.
Here's the thing, right? If you wanted to log on and play Gambit and you wanted to play it the way it was intended to be played during Guardian Games, you could not do that. You also couldn't play Supremacy the way it was intended to be played because they took that shit away. There was an issue with the matchmaking. For some reason or another, they took that shit away. Now, say you wanted to complete some challenges to get some of the Guardian Game medallions. If you're not a Destiny person, you may want to skip through ahead a couple minutes because I'm gonna bitch about this for a little bit.
Bye-bye.
I'll timestamp it. You couldn't say you want to do like legendary lost sectors to get you some exotics and shit. Couldn't do that either due to a glitch with legendary lost sectors. The challenge was auto completing as soon as you stepped in that bitch.
I did see that.
And they couldn't even have the decency to wait until I got on the game and did it a couple times before they took that bitch away.
Of course, because that's all. That always happens that way.
Because you have everybody runs to YouTube. Some guy always runs to YouTube and goes.
I'm not gonna let you shit on Cheese forever because I get all my shit from him. He's fast. That motherfucker.
He is. Shout out to Cheese Forever.
Cheese Forever is the reason why I have so many fucking materials. Shout out to Cheese Forever. But
no, see, here's the thing. No, but here's the thing with that though. It's only the things that actually are fun that Bungie likes to shoot down quickly.
Oh, wait. You thought I was done talking about the shit that you couldn't play? You thought I was You thought I was done?
Timestamp that shit. Timestamp it.
You thought I was done? Almost done. Almost done. There's only one other thing that you couldn't do. Fuck. What the hell is that shit called? Now I'm getting a brain fart because this shit's really pissing me.
Games and stupid ass Destiny.
It's from the 30th anniversary pack. Dares of Eternity.
Dares of Eternity.
There is an ongoing glitch right now in Dares of Eternity where nothing loads but the final boss. You walk through the entire thing.
The entire thing, and all you have to do is the final boss, and boom, activity done. Has that been patched out yet?
No, it hasn't.
Now?
I did it yesterday. I did it.
Wow. I'd be down for that. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be down for that.
Hell no. Hell no.
Come on, back, brother.
Come on, play Destiny. It's
crazy there. No matter how much we dunk on Destiny, every once in a while we find ourselves coming right back to it.
Because I paid for the year. I said that at the top of the segment. Paid for the year, and I'm gonna play the content that I paid for.
You couldn't.
I'm hanging on by a thread. I'm giving my last chance. RNG just does not like me.
Couldn't deal with your own disdain. So. And where did that lead you?
Oh, I dealt with my own disdain. I cut that shit the fuck off. It's removed from all my shit. Ain't even in my fucking library no more.
Let me tell you something. When all you motherfuckers come home for Final Shape, all you motherfuckers come back to Big Daddy Destiny for Final Shape, because you need to know how the story ends, because it's a 10-year fucking saga. Right? Hold on.
I know.
Time out. You gotta let me finish my monologue. You motherfucker, you cut off my monologue.
The shit when it comes
when
out.
you motherfuckers come home and we load into them fucking Final Shape missions, and there's a distance that's longer than 10 fucking feet, and you go to pop out your fucking Sparrow, I have a skimmer and you don't, bitch.
Sparrow. Get off her. Yep, you're goddamn right. You damn right. You damn right.
And guess what?
Speaking of skimmers, oh my God.
And this guy's a bitch.
There are already videos of skimmer skating.
Yeah, that shit is broken.
Right. You goddamn right. I paid for my fucking skimmer. Yeah, I'm the nigga that did it. Do something about it.
What's that meme in the early internet when it was like, would you download an album? When it comes to piracy, you're pretty much paying for piracy. Like, you really could have got the shit for free, and you were like, oh no, I don't have the 10 minutes required to fucking do the mission to get it. Like,
nope, I sure don't.
And you, my friend, are part of the problem. More than part of the problem than me for buying the Michonne skin, because I'm a really big Walking Dead fan.
Nah, bro. Hey, at the end of the day, we both spent money on our respective things. So there you go.
I didn't.
That is
not on Destiny.
That is so true. I think I'm gonna timestamp the end of the Destiny talk for like right now. I'm done talking about it. I'll see y'all at Final Shape like everybody else.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yes, you will.
Quit.
They always
Oh
come.
man,
They always come back.
they always come back.
I ain't coming back.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
you will.
people who quit
Yeah, you
things
will.
this week, and by quit I mean we're fucking fired. Pour one out for Rooster Teeth. Rooster
Oh
Teeth,
man,
21 years,
Oof.
21
Oof.
years of content
Oof.
Yep,
That's
that
Rooster Teeth.
crazy.
has touched so many people, from Red versus Blue to Ruby to the Achievement
Mhm.
Hunters to I think Slow Mo Guys was
Funhouse.
under their umbrella.
Oh yeah, Funhouse,
Funhouse,
Achievement Hunter,
Achievement
Inside
Hunter.
and then
Gaming.
and
Oh,
yeah,
so many great YouTube channels are now floating in space.
Screw Attack. Screw Attack, which was eventually rebranded to just Death Battle because, that's all the Screw Attack channel was basically known for was Death
Screw
Battle.
Attack the one with the WWE people? Did that have
No, that's
fucking
that's
Old
up, down. No, that's
up,
up, down.
Yeah, they're gone too.
Oh, in fact, no. They're not part of Rooster Teeth. That's
they got
Xavier Woods' own
bought.
thing.
No, they got bought by Rooster Teeth. I thought they got bought by Rooster Teeth. I know Rooster Teeth bought like a bunch of
No.
channels back in like the early 2020s, maybe like 2019.
No.
Rooster Teeth bought like
that's still his
6
though.
different channels.
Yeah, the big one they had bought was Screw Attack.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they bought Screw Attack, they bought like Inside Gaming, they bought Funhouse. But with that being said, man, that fucking sucks. That sucks a lot.
Yeah,
when all of that went down with Machinima,
their feet.
with everything that went down with Machinima back in the days, a lot of that shit never got archived. So all of that content is just gone. And I hope that doesn't repeat itself when it comes to the Rooster Teeth stuff, because there is just countless hours of just really good content that will just disappear from the internet, and that is a fucking shame. And I do hope all those people do land on their feet. They're all super talented, and they all have just endless resumes of content when it comes to everything that Rooster Teeth was putting out, because they were churning out content on every one of their fucking channels. So, yeah.
And
shout out to them.
And
shout out to them.
Hopefully they get what they deserve.
I would be remiss if we also didn't mention just the people that actually kept up with the timeline of Rooster Teeth. Those people kind of saw this coming, and I think the beginning of the eventual downfall was from Rooster Teeth being acquired by Warner Media. I think that was the beginning of the downfall.
Yeah, but that's always the goal when it comes to like these large independent channels, is to be acquired, and then once they're acquired, they have access to like the budget and the resources from those larger like subsidiaries. So like,
yeah,
I feel like that was always the goal, but with those things come like profit margins and things like that have to be met. And the gaming industry is a perfect reflection of that, because Bungie's been firing people, Naughty Dog's been firing people, Sony just fucking fired a bunch of people, Xbox has fired their whole physical games division. It's hard out here.
That's crazy.
It's hard out here.
If you are an employee in the gaming sector right now, I feel for you. I truly feel for you right now. It's bad.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where like you can't point your finger and be like, oh, this is a me problem, I did this wrong. No, this is somebody that gets paid a lot of money will not get paid a little bit less money to keep you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it really comes down to. Because these guys' bonuses alone could pay the salaries of half these fucking workers. It's really not.
Oh yeah, easily.
And they're not going to do it. And
of course not.
Yeah.
If I was in that position, would I do it? I don't know. Let me tell you right now, I'd given the opportunity, I'd be a fucking sellout. Sorry. So I'm gonna be honest with you right now. If we ever get ads, it will reflect in the ads.
You got
what it is.
You got to though. That's how you make things and keep them going though. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
not to say selling out, you doing what you need to for your business.
Jody High Roller said that I just want to get rich and act like I don't know nobody.
Act like I don't know nobody.
Yes, sir. Sure
It would
did.
Blade on the
behoove you
camera?
all to make sure that that does not happen, because I definitely will act like I don't know nobody.
Act
But
like I don't know nobody.
but
Just like Blade.
I joke, I make these jokes to make light of a terrible situation. Shit's bad, and I don't want to end that segment with a joke because I don't think it's appropriate.
It is not.
That shit
No,
is
it's
really
not.
bad. It's really shitty. Only thing it hurts is the consumers. The companies will probably be fine. And that's the shitty part, is that the quality of the
And
things that
I
we
have
get
seen, and of
Of
course, I've
course they
seen
will.
is going to get worse. Just because the people who love them and the people that work on them will no longer be able to do that because apparently it's too expensive to keep them.
It's crazy. Hello, Blade.
That fucking sucks.
Shout out to Blade, everybody. Shout out
What's
to
that,
Blade.
Blade?
Shout out to Blade.
Blade
King,
for
you want to tell us
Wesleyan.
about the free stuff that's not free because we
But
pay
Blade
for it when
Wesley.
it comes to subscriptions like
Bro.
PlayStation Plus and
Bro.
Game Pass?
Let me pull these. Let me try to pull these back
It's free
up
in the
real
sense
quick.
that you don't pay more money for it, but you pay for Game Pass, you pay for PlayStation Plus anyway.
I was trying to pull these. Hold on, I'm trying to pull these back up real quick. I just had them. Well, actually, before we even get to that, because we'll end the gaming segment on that. But before we get to that, today is March the 10th. Everybody know what today is?
Oh, Lord.
It's Mario Day.
Mario Day. That's
March-
crazy. That's crazy. You see this shirt right here? That's real crazy.
There you go.
That's
there you
real
go. Shout out to Bowser, my boy.
Shout out to my boy Bowser.
Nintendo
Out here scaring Mario
and
Girl.
Nintendo on their YouTube channel put out a very short video, commemorating the annual day to celebrate all things Mario. Shigeru Miyamoto. Shout out.
goat.
The GOAT.
The
That's
goat.
why he's the GOAT.
Go.
He announced that a new Super Mario Brothers movie is in development. It will drop on April the 3rd, 2026. Shout out to that, and by the way, Jack Black carries that first movie. Hard carry. Without question.
I will 100% be in attendance. That first one was absolutely incredible.
It was gold. Fucking gold.
Me and my wife got a newborn. We'll probably have to take turns seeing it because the baby's not going to sit through that shit. But
Well,
I'm gonna go see it first. We're gonna high five the baby, and then she'll pass it off to me, and then she'll go see it.
I just want to say shout out to all the kids who had their parents go take them to see that too, because that's how you keep that alive, just so.
Commercial success. That
You gotta
movie
sell
was
kids
that movie did incredible, and
and
it
the
should
parents.
have. I was really fucking worried when I heard about all the casting decisions, but you know what? That's why I'm not in charge
It
of
works.
things, because that shit
It
works.
works.
That's why I'm not
Yes.
in charge.
That's why I'm not in charge.
Extremely worried.
And like I said, Jack Black's
And
performance
it
as
actually
Bowser
worked,
was just
which surprised
chef's
the hell out
Jack
of me.
Black though, man, is Jack Black. You can't
See,
you can't
in the
not.
way that Jack Black carried that movie, I could say the same thing about Jim Carrey carrying the Sonic movie as Eggman. I think that's a good fit. Yeah, that was also a great fit. Which also, by the way, that movie is coming soon as well.
Well, you know what?
Are they doing a series?
Are you guys hyped? Are you guys totally fucking super excited about this Borderlands movie? Is this not everything that you wanted? Is this Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart is the new fucking Idris Elba.
Look.
Kevin Hart is the new fucking Idris Elba. Idris Elba Idris
They are
Elba can
really
be
inserting-
anything that he
inserting
fucking
him
wants to be.
everywhere he does not
And
need
you
to
know
be.
what?
Orisa,
Kevin
Like,
Hart
why
can
couldn't
try.
they have gotten like?
He
I
can
mean,
try.
could
Idris
they
Elba, I
not
can do
reach out
anything.
to Terry Crews or somebody? Like, come
Stop.
on, man.
Oh no. No, don't. Oh man, here we go. Here
No,
we
you
go.
did not say
Okay,
Terry Crews.
okay,
Here we
okay.
go.
Yeah,
Don't do
okay.
that.
Reach out to your boy
Don't do
Dwayne.
that.
Stop.
Reach out to the.
I'm going.
Turn your mic off
My head
right
out,
now.
y'all. You
Turn
got
it
too
off
much going
and
on for
push
me,
away
man.
from the desk.
Nah.
There are
Oh,
more.
man.
There are more than 5 black people in the fucking film industry. I promise. If you watch Black Panther, there's like 50 of them. Like,
There's
more than 5.
There's 50?
50 that can screen time. But anyway,
Yes, you're right. You're right. Michael B. Jordan, Denzel, Idris,
Oh
Kevin
my
Hart,
Oh
God.
God,
Terry Crews.
here's the
that
thing,
is
right?
hilarious.
There are more than 5 black actors, and I promise
Nuh-uh.
you,
Nuh-uh.
Oh,
you know
shit.
what? I don't think I can name more than 5. That is sarcasm. There's way more than 5, and I could probably name them. But if you put me on the spot, I'm gonna fuck it up. That being said,
Well, it's a
Oh,
good thing I don't know actors because I wouldn't be able to do that either. So, like,
That being
the dude
said,
from Black
good.
Klansman. Yeah.
Oh man.
Kevin
but to
Hart
really give the
is
role
not
of
Roland.
Roland to fucking Kevin Hart.
Jack
You gotta be
Black.
kidding me.
I love fucking Jack Black and everything he's in. Tenacious D,
But
the Mario movie,
But-
Yes.
School of Rock,
But
Yes.
Nacho Libre.
School of Rock was
Yes.
great.
But not
Oh,
this
yeah,
one.
fantastic.
No, hell
This
no.
ain't it.
Oh,
This ain't it.
Yes.
And you know what? It's okay that ain't it. Because you everybody misses. And it's not your fault. I bet you tried real hard, Jack Black. And I respect you,
You
for
know
that. I
what?
salute you.
You
This
know
ain't
what?
it.
Maybe Jack Black will carry that one too. And everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, Kevin Hart was in there too.
I can't remember the name of the
Oh
actress.
man.
I can't remember the name of the actress. I also can't remember the name of the fucking game character right now because it's been forever since I played a fucking Borderlands. The Siren. I don't fuck with that choice either. Don't fuck with. Sorry,
What about
no.
what's the
Yes.
other?
Hell no.
What's the other girl?
What?
The
could've
girl
got
that they did
somebody
the
that at
spin-off
least looked-
game off of Tiny
Man.
Tina.
No,
Tina?
Tiny
Yeah.
Tina. There's hope for that one. There's hope for that one. They can pull that one off. They can pull. She did
Yep.
not. That one did not
Did
offend me
anybody-
nearly as
did-
much.
Yeah.
Did anybody play that game, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands?
I sure did
No,
because
it
I
was,
paid for
like,
it.
it was like a D&D, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was D&D themed.
I played very,
I
very
bought
little.
it with
I
a
played
group
very
of people,
little.
and we all bought it on the same day, and we had a pact that we were going to finish it together because we all paid for it, and we all spent our own
Lies.
money.
Lies.
I finished that
Lies.
bitch by myself.
Lies.
Damn.
I finished it by myself, and it was painful. it
Damn.
And what did I tell you
Mm.
when you were like, "Is that game good?" And I
was
said,
like, I wonder
eh,
if
"I paid for it." That was my answer.
I paid for it.
Paid for it. Damn.
Oh man.
I think
And
I think
you know
I
what this
also
reminded me of? That just
What was
reminded me
that?
of Anthem. Anthem. That
I don't.
We will not speak about Anthem.
We
Oh,
don't
yeah,
talk
I
about
felt so
Burnout,
sorry
and we
for
don't talk
y'all.
about
We don't talk
Anthem.
about
I felt
yes, we
so
do.
sorry for y'all.
Because I was like, yes, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. And it was just like,
It's
thanks.
sad because on paper that game had a lot of potential.
All
It
the
had
potential.
a lot of potential.
All
On
of it.
paper, on what type
On
of paper?
paper.
It was on tissue paper, and somebody wiped their ass with it and flushed it down the fucking toilet. That game sucked.
Well,
dicks. It was bad.
well,
It was
Well,
bad.
the fucked up part about the development of that game was nobody actually knew what the game actually was supposed to be until they put that E3 trailer together.
Oh
Which
no,
is the
connection
fucked up part.
issues.
That's crazy.
Okay, we're good.
Oh no.
Listen, there's whole YouTube documentaries
Going back.
about that shit. There's like
Oh,
whole
yeah.
YouTube documentaries about it.
Oh yeah,
Train
about that.
Documentaries.
Oh
That's
yes,
crazy.
but shout out to Jason Schreier, by the way, because he gets to the bottom of all of that shit. Whether you love him or hate him, you have to respect his body of work. Because he got to the bottom of Anthem's development cycle. He got to the bottom of Destiny 2's, Vanilla Destiny 2's development cycle, which that was also a shit show, by the way.
But we also played the shit out of it.
Yeah.
We played that game a lot.
Yes, we did.
A lot.
Sure did.
Which game? Which game?
Destiny 2.
Destiny 2.
You was there.
You
That's funny.
You was there. You was
Played
there
that
shooting
game?
with us in the Cosmodrome. Yep, you were there.
I was in the
Yes.
gym,
Yes, you
For a little bit.
were shooting in the gym.
and then I was like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired
And
of this
then-
shit, Grandpa.
You was there
remember-
shooting with us. You was shooting in the gym, and then you decided to take the ball and go home.
Yeah,
I remember
I'm
the
taking my ball
day.
and I'm going home.
I remember the day that Tiffany stopped playing Destiny 2, and I remember it so fucking fondly. And not fondly as in like I enjoyed that moment, but it was fucking hilarious because we had ran through the same dungeon 8 fucking times, and all she wanted was a Stormcaller. That's all she
Oh my
wanted.
God.
And it wasn't even the
Hey,
exotic for that, right?
Yep.
The duality
We were-
dungeon.
All I wanted.
We ran through that bitch
All I fucking
4 times
wanted.
in one day, and on the 4th
Oh,
one she
man.
said she there's like a long pause, and she said, I don't think I like this game anymore, and she hasn't played it since.
Yeah.
And it was like, it wasn't anger, it wasn't frustration, it was pure just like,
that was Witch Queen. So, holy shit.
It was a moment of clarity. That was a moment of clarity when I
the
realized
funny thing
this
is,
game
I
did
got
not like
one.
me.
Jesus.
I got
There's
one on
no
every
reason.
run, on almost every encounter. I was overflowing with Stormcallers.
Overflowing with Stormcallers. You know what?
My cup
I
cup
think
runneth over.
uh,
With
my,
Stormcaller.
I just couldn't get
my
one.
last
I was so mad.
my last time on Destiny 2
We're
was
gonna have to put another
definitely
timestamp. We're gonna have to put another timestamp. It's okay.
a
It's
raid.
okay.
No, this is it. This is it. This is all I'm gonna say. It was a raid. And that
What?
raid had a specific person in the group. And we kept on telling this person to do this thing. And they would not do that thing. And I
What
was
was
like,
it? Leviathan?
No,
I
it wasn't.
refuse to say anything else besides
It was. If I remember what it was.
Scourge of the Past?
because- Nope.
Scourge of the Past?
No, it wasn't. It was actually.
besides
It was actually. It was rooted. Not rooted in nightmares. Right? Was it rooted in nightmares? No.
No, because he said this was a while back.
Uh-huh.
Grim Nightmares is the latest one right now.
I can't remember.
One of the Leviathan layers, because the Leviathan there
I
layers
know.
was
I remember
It was
one
actually
Eater
of my
Worlds,
favorite
and then you had
moments.
Through this
Spire
portal.
Stars.
go through this portal with the shield.
Go
through this
portal with the shield.
Oh yeah.
Cleanse.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was Crota. That's Crota.
glass.
Oh yeah. That was Vault of Glass.
Cleanse. Just cleanse. Cleanse. Yeah, that was the last one. That was the last one because
I
it was
remember
like,
that.
all right, hey,
I remember
hey,
that.
okay, I got the shield. What do I do? Get to
I
this point
remember
and cleanse.
that.
Everybody else shoot.
We
No,
know who it
you-
was.
We
know who it was.
who it was. We don't
know who it
say
was.
it. We don't
I'll
say
text
that.
it to you. I'll
Stop
text
it.
it to you later. I'll text it to you later.
Wait.
It's okay.
No, I'm
I'll text it to you
actively trying
later.
to
I want to say
What?
one phrase that would give it away.
Okay.
Should I say the phrase? Should I
You
say
can
the phrase?
You can say the phrase.
Should I say the phrase?
You can say the phrase.
Meej.
Call me like man.
Oh,
Call me
Jesus
like
Christ,
man.
yes.
That's
Oh,
talking
God.
about.
Oh my
God.
god.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
No, listen.
No,
Listen,
what
no, you
about
no.
when, wait. What,
Hold
my
on.
God.
Hold on. I'm cutting this off at the knees.
wait,
Cut
what about,
it. That was it.
which one was that where y'all
Tim.
had to like y'all using snipers or
Oh,
something, and y'all had to
that
shoot at
was
like the
the
arms and the eye? Which one was
Blackguarding.
that?
But besides that,
Listen,
this is what we're gonna do. When Final
Yes.
Shape comes out and half of us don't play it, we will do a special just Destiny 2 podcast in remembrance of all the good times and the terrible ones.
yes.
We're gonna dig through the archive. We're gonna find the clips. We're gonna do a clips compilation, and it's gonna be in remembrance. And then, yes, we will do that.
We'll do a special. We'll do a special on that.
Yes.
But to round
get
out,
back to the
I'm gonna round out the gaming side of it.
Yeah.
If you want to look up the Games Pass and PlayStation, I'm gonna go over what games are coming out this March, what you should be looking forward to, and then King's gonna do Game Pass and PlayStation, and then we have other segments to get on to. We got to talk about fucking. We need to talk about TV shows. There's some fucking slappers.
Yeah.
There's some anime that's out right now that's going crazy.
Yes, there is.
Yep.
For
I know one in
for
particular
PlayStation,
I'm
if you are a
ready
PlayStation
for.
Plus Essential member, this month you can get Sifu. You can also get EA Sports F123. Hello Neighbor 2 is also available. And Destiny 2, the Witch Queen DLC. All of those will be free. I'm not making
Get the
myself.
fuck out of here. Stop.
It all comes full circle.
You see?
Oh my God.
You couldn't live with your distance, so where that leaves you
Wow.
right back to Destiny.
Wow.
I knew you'd come back. They always come back to Daddy.
Wow.
All right, you want to go over the Xbox ones, and then I'll do the releases.
Yeah, all the variants are available if you are a PlayStation Plus Essential member. For Game Pass, already dropped back on the 5th was Warhammer 40K Bolt Gun. If you got the little ones at home, back on March 7th, you had Paw Patrol World for the little ones at home, that dropped back on the 7th on the Game Pass. As well as SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated drops on the 12th. Control, that was actually a dope game. I liked it. The Ultimate Edition of Control drops on Game Pass on the 13th.
Isn't that on Game? That's already on Game Pass. It's fine.
It's the Ultimate Edition.
Fair enough.
No More Heroes 3. For the few of you that have a Switch that actually played the No More Heroes series, dope series by the way, gracing its presence for the first time outside of Switch, will be on the Game Pass March the 14th. I would at the very least download it, check it out. I think you guys might like it. MLB The Show, if you're a baseball fan, that drops on the March 19th. But the big one at the end of the month, Diablo 4.
Great game.
On Game Pass.
Great game.
So
a little bit grindy towards the end. The end game is extremely grindy. Great game. At least worth one playthrough of it. I would say it's free. Well, not free because you pay for it. But you pay less for it.
Game Pass, so it's going to be on Game Pass at the end of the month. So and it's co-op, so fuck it.
I'm a Game Pass shill. That's okay.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
Games coming out in games coming out in March, and this is in no particular order at all because I'm reading them off a list, and the list doesn't have dates. Hey man, trial and error. WWE 2K24, Outlast Trials, Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition. Great game. Worth buying a PlayStation 4? No, but if you have one, play that shit. Dragon's Dogma 2, Rise of Ronin, another PlayStation banger. The trailers for that one looks really good. I'm gonna have to dust off my PlayStation for that. Princess Peach Showtime for the Switch. If I don't even know where mine is. Unicorn Overload for the PlayStation, and South Park Snow Day. South Park Snow Day also comes out in March. If I've missed anything on that list, it's because it got announced after this was recorded. This is recorded on the 10th. Yeah, so see me.
I'm gonna just say this. Somebody didn't mention the Bluey video game that's on Xbox and PC. And that's disrespect.
Gas.
Disrespect.
My apologies for that.
There's a challenge for speedrunning Bluey and refunding it on Steam.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Shout out. Shout out.
Oh man. I love the speedrunning community.
If you play less than 2 hours, you can refund anything on Steam.
Yeah,
whether you complete the game or not.
That's Steam's refund policy is
according
2
to
hours
IGN,
or something else, but 2 hours, yeah.
According to IGN, the game only takes about 90 minutes. It's a whole video game. It's a whole video game, refunded on Steam. If not, you can take your time, maybe stretch that to 3 hours if you play it on Game Pass. Savor the flavor of Bluey, our favorite Australian dog.
Favorite.
Are they Australian or are they Kiwis?
Our favorite Australian.
Australian?
No,
cool.
No, they're Australian.
All right, tight.
Australian.
Shout out to Bluey.
Shout out to
Candace.
Candace, our Australian friend.
The local Australian friend.
What's up, Candace?
Shout out.
I'm saluting at the knees. It's a down under salute, saluting at the knees.
Oh my.